Keynote or PDF?
PDF should be fine.
Do you need pointer?
Just introduce us. Hello, everyone. My name is Michael Heuer. I'm with UC Berkeley. Today I wanted to talk about Disq, a library for manipulating genomic sequencing formats in Apache Spark. And right up front, code availability for Disq. We're on GitHub. The open source license is MIT. So in terms of doing genomics on Apache Spark, both the Atom project, which has been presented at BOSC in years prior, and the Spark version of GATK4, both have shared dependencies. We both rely on the HTS JDK for low-level BAM, CRAM, SAM, and VCF codecs. And then a library called Hadoop BAM, which provides distributed and parallel access to those flat file formats when you're on a distributed file system such as HDFS. So Hadoop BAM has a few issues. It has some performance issues in that sometimes things that could be run in parallel are actually run serially. And it also has some correctness issues in that the BAM specification actually allows record delimiters to be part of records themselves. So occasionally when you're trying to split a BAM file, you may find the split has happened in the middle of a record and you will corrupt your data. So a colleague, Ryan Williams, spent some time working on a new library called Spark BAM. He was able to identify these splitting issues and resolved a lot of them. And so members of the Atom, the GATK team, Ryan Williams' lab at the Hammer Lab, and some other users of the Hadoop BAM library, we all decided to get together. And let's use this as an opportunity to collaborate on a new library. And so some of us met in person at the OpenBio Winter Code Fest in Boston in 2018. And then we continued this discussion at the Collaboration Fest last year in Portland. And so we came up with a new project called Disq to replace Hadoop BAM. And of course, we're guilty of the version 1.0 problem. We've had 5 releases so far, the last one just a couple of weeks ago, version 0.3.2. And so benchmarks will show that Disq is actually faster than Hadoop BAM. Those serial steps have been made parallel, and we've resolved the BAM splitting issue. In addition, Disq adds some new features. Separate I/O handling for when you're on HDFS versus cloud storage. So better support for index files. We now can get those BAM split locations from index files rather than having to guess them. And Disq includes integration tests where we run integration tests against large real-world data sets and make sure that the output are identical to what you'd get with SAM tools and BCF tools. And so we've been able to integrate Disq in GATK. As of version 4.1 in January, GATK4 was using Disq. And Atom, we're still in progress, but hopefully we'll have Disq integration in our next release, 0.29.0, coming in August. And of course, as an open source project, we also welcome new collaborators, anyone who's looking to do genomics on Spark, basically. And so if this sounded like a thinly veiled pitch for Collaboration Fest, it is. So I've been to Collaboration Fest many years and really enjoy it as a good opportunity to get people from different projects together and actually produce results. So there have been a lot of projects that have come out of our co-fests over the years. And this is our list of contributors. Thank you.